Hello everybody and welcome to the very first episode of what I like to call Ecologues. This is basically just going to be where I just talk and rant about random things. Today's topic will be the Nintendo Direct that happened a little bit ago. So the list here that I'm going to talk about to celebrate the Direct. Oh shit, my controller's on low battery. To celebrate Direct, I have my Champions tunic on from Breath of the Wild 2, or Tears of the Kingdom rather. Basically I'm just going to talk about what I thought about the Direct. This is like super late, but I kind of have a lot to say that I just didn't say at the time. So I'm just going to go in order of kind of what was in the Direct from memory. I'm just going to go skim through like the kind of small stuff, in my opinion, the small stuff. Pikmin 4 looks great. It looks kind of different than the previous Pikmin games, but I'm still excited for it. I enjoyed the other previous Pikmin games. It does feel like, I do agree with the general consensus that it feels like they're running out of ideas on what to do with Pikmin and traversal and just how the game works. Nothing feels completely fresh or new. But that's really it. Honestly, it's a game I'd have to play. It comes out soon enough. I think it comes out in like June. So we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Next is Kirby's Dream Land. I'm personally not a huge Kirby fan, but I will check it out. It looks fun, but it also just looks like an average Kirby game, which I personally have just not enjoyed. I don't like I don't like really floaty, easy, like platformer stuff. Although I enjoy Triple Deluxe and I enjoy Planet Robobot, the idea of Kirby isn't as appealing to me as like other Nintendo franchises. First controversial topic is the Splatoon DLC. The Splatoon 3 DLC was kind of interesting because it seems like the first expansion pass is literally just a hub world, which was just really, really fucking weird. I don't know why, but it seems to be kind of like the same as Splatoon 2, where we get like a second story alongside the expansion pass, so that's kind of cool. But the hub world is still kind of weird to include and to like be a part of just an entire like expansion pass. It's just weird to me. Fire Emblem DLC. I haven't played Engage. I intend to play it at some point. So there's not really much I can say on it, but the DLC looks interesting. It seems to just be bringing back old Fire Emblem heroes, which the other games have done. Like Fire Emblem, like Fates did that. I don't know if it was DLC, but with the amiibo you could like bring Marth and like some other characters from previous Fire Emblem games in. It's cool. Not super for me. What else? One thing that's not like main Nintendo line that I think I probably enjoyed, that I think I'm going to enjoy rather, is Disney Illusion Island. I think Disney Illusion Island is kind of interesting. I think the animation for that game looks really good. If you don't know what that is, if you guys missed it, it's like a Disney, Mickey Mouse, Goofy, like all classic Disney characters, just like a platformer. I'm kind of interested in that. It looks kind of fun. It's been a while since I played I feel like a good platformer, and I feel like it's kind of rare to get good platformers nowadays. And now on to like the big stuff, in my opinion. Zelda looks weird. I saw a huge dragon, and I like dragons, so I'm kind of excited for that. The game at this time has been apparently leaked, and like the art book has been leaked, the story's been leaked. I don't know any of the leaks. I've kind of stayed off of Twitter and stuff. So I don't want to like look into them, so I can't really like report on those. But aside from that, the game, just from a person who hasn't seen the leaks but has seen the trailers, I think that the game looks weird. Doesn't look like they're adding too much, but I've also heard they've added a lot from the leaks. Supposedly, I don't know what specifically. It feels like this game literally just kind of got released or announced. Got a couple trailers, but we still don't know too much about the game. It's really weird. Any sort of story bits that they've shown is literally all seemingly from the same exact scene, or like around the same scene. So I don't know. We just don't know much about the game, in my opinion. It still looks fun. Like, I'm still gonna play it. Breath of the Wild was an amazing game to me, so I'm excited for Tears of the Kingdom. Next, that was interesting. I'm kind of going out of order of the Direct, but Metroid Prime Remastered was kind of expected. I don't know what they're doing with Metroid Prime 4. If they're like only releasing like remastered now, after like almost 6 or 7 years of Prime being originally announced, that's hopefully it's a good sign that development is going well. Because honestly, I feel like this is kind of hope that the game doesn't get canceled or anything. So that's good. The game looks great. I actually just got it yesterday. I didn't buy it digitally. I ordered it via just like for the physical copy. So I'm probably gonna do a let's play in like commemoration of Metroid because I really love Metroid. Metroid and Zelda are my two favorite franchises. And yeah, and speaking of which, I'm gonna be doing probably like a let's play of just some random Zelda games and Metroid games on the channel, hopefully, just to kind of build up hype and anticipation for these games of Metroid Prime, like 2 and 3. Hopefully they get remastered, and then eventually when 4 comes out. Next would be, for me that's pretty big, is the Xenoblade 3 DLC. I actually have not finished Xenoblade 3. I'm on Chapter 6, so I'm pretty close to finishing it. But I did see Shulk, I did see Alvis, we did see Rex. We basically just saw old protagonists, and I'm kind of excited, honestly, because honestly, I kind of didn't like the story premise of Future Connected. I thought that was kind of a boring expansion for Xenoblade 1, like the remastered. I didn't play Torna. I've heard Torna's pretty good, so I'm gonna play it soonish after I finish 3. But I'm kind of excited for the DLC to kind of revisit old characters and tie up the story even more, because it seems to be that's what Xenoblade 3 is trying to do. You know, it's the last of the timelines after 1 and 2, seemingly, so far. So it's pretty interesting. I'm probably going to do a review on that and just see how that goes, because I am really excited to actually see our protagonist. Hopefully. I'm hoping that after Xenoblade 3's expansion DLC is done, I really hope we get a port of Xenoblade X, and I hope that the sequel gets made for Xenoblade X. I don't know if Xenoblade 3 is supposed to be the last game in the franchise, but I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it is, but I don't remember. There's not much else left that really interested me about the Direct. I thought the Mario Kart 8 DLC booster pack is really cool. I know it's been shown before. It's kind of cool. It's kind of crazy to me, though, how Mario Kart 8 is still getting DLC, and it seems like we will not get a Mario Kart 9. It seems that way, not for a while. And then the very last thing, it was something that's not on the Direct, but I'll probably make its own video at some point, is Metroid Prime 4. Metroid Prime 4 is insane. The development of this game, I don't know what's happening. We have gotten no information. The most that's happened is a Twitter banner on Retro Game Studios' Twitter, and some like applications and like hirings for the game. I don't know how this game will turn out, because we literally again have not seen any of it, and all the original people who have worked on the game seemingly just are not working on the game this time around, like people at Retro. The game kind of scares me, because long story short, I don't know when it's coming out. It honestly doesn't feel like it's even a Switch game at this point. It feels like it's more of a next console kind of thing, because I don't know what Nintendo has after Zelda and Pikmin. Like, there's not much more outside of maybe some expansion pass stuff. I don't know what the hell they have left for the last bit of the Switch. And it's interesting, because if all these games are releasing now, if Xenoblade released last year, if Zelda's releasing now, if Pikmin's releasing now, like, and some other big games released around last year, it's like, I don't know what their plan is, because the development cycles of these games have ended. So I don't know if they're working on the next games within their respective franchises. So that's kind of interesting. Seems like we kind of got 2 of everything, like 2 Xenoblade games, 2 Fire Emblem games, 2 Zelda games. Didn't get 2 Mario games. We got technically 2 Metroid games if Metroid Prime 4 still comes to Switch with Dread and 4. So yeah, I don't know what they're doing next. That's kind of an interesting topic that I'll probably save for another day. But yeah, Metroid Prime 4 is kind of interesting. I don't know what they're going to do with it. I think that honestly, I don't have the highest hopes for it at this point, but that's because when a game is in this much development hell, it's just hard to expect anything when you haven't seen anything of it. I'm hoping they show it if they do like their own. I know Nintendo kind of dropped out of E3, the E3 presentation. All the companies did, but I'm kind of hoping that they show Metroid Prime at E3, at least even a teaser of the game, because I don't know. I just don't know what Nintendo has for the last half of this year and next year. And it feels like they're kind of just riding on Metroid at this point. But yeah, I think that's it for the Direct. Again, I will probably make another video on Metroid Prime 4 going in more detail as to why I'm scared of the game, stuff like that. But yeah, that's it. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. This was the first type of, it's more like, it's basically just like a rant video where I just talk about shit. So yeah, just let me know your thoughts. I'm willing to discuss it. But yeah, overall I think it was a pretty good Direct, honestly. Honestly, I feel like they showed a little too much. But it's nice to know that things are coming and that we still have some stuff. If you're a fan of any of these games, you have some DLC coming. If you're a fan of Zelda or Pikmin, you got something there. So, and Metroid. So, pretty solid Direct in my opinion. And yeah. Let me guys know what you guys think, and make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!